It is Wednesday the 24th of June 2020. I'm in my spare room at home. I say spare room, actually this is the room that we use for incubating our eggs. We've got 2 incubators in here at the moment. The eggs in one of them are due to hatch later this week. It's hen eggs that we've got on at the moment. But we've also got our brooder box in here as well, and this is the box where we put the newly hatched birds into it to keep them warm for the first few days, maybe a couple of weeks, before they move outside into the nursery unit. But today it's slightly different because what we've got in the brooder box is something we've actually just bought rather than hatched ourselves. So as you can see, these are ducklings. They're 5 days old. We just bought them today. There are 11 of them, and this is so that we can basically ramp up our production of duck eggs next year. Obviously it's going to take them quite a few months before they're going to be ready for laying, but for next year these ducklings, or at least half of them because the other half will be drakes, but these ducklings will be producing us some duck eggs. During this pandemic lockdown, we found that the demand for duck eggs has actually gone up quite considerably, and we think that next year some of the people who really learnt their cooking skills and started using locally produced produce will stick with those newfound skills and habits, so we think it's worthwhile to be able to ramp up production for next year. But this year, forget it, we're just not going to be able to increase more than we can do, simply because nobody's selling point of lay hens or ducks, and hatching eggs are costing an arm and a leg, so we are trying to hatch as many hen eggs as we can, but unfortunately we're getting next to no eggs from the ducks, and indeed on some of the times when duck eggs have been hatched, the crows got to them before we did. So the new Aylesbury ducklings will add to our stock next year, and as I say, hopefully we'll be able to ramp up production in 2021. So we have a heater lamp in the brooder box here to keep them warm, and as I say, they have only just arrived here. We went down to Chiltern in County Durham to get them, so that's reasonably near Darlington, so quite a trip. And in a few days they will be going outdoors. If it's lovely and sunny tomorrow, we may well create a run specially for them. We've got feed here and a bit of a paddling pool for them, and some fresh water as well.